Here is where we make our stand. Do as I say. The only way if we want to live.
Dobrze. Syp, 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 syp.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Tell yourself you will live. Kai'Sa, and you will have a chance.
Minions have spawned.
It's fight or flight. Only now I do not run. If you've got a problem with me, fear me.
Wow. If you have all the roots, it dies.
Part of your plan, Kai'Sa. Survive the fight, not the fear. Exploit the weakness.
We push slowly. No.
This world is changing.
Yep, I'm out of the dude. Can I get the cannon, please?
Stay for the fruit.
Jungle roll.
Love,
Very good. Very good. Very good.
it's survival that motivates everyone.
Why is she muted for me? Wait. I go off it.
It's a good day for a hunt.
Like, have I been muted?
Come on, let's go. We will come. We'll be ready.
An ally has been slain.
I might be muted for everyone, chat. At least in stop sign. Oh my god. Fuck are you pinging, bro?
Forgiveness is hard, but so very best. I like it here. I just might stay.
An ally has been slain.
I need to gather my strength.
Ally has been slain.
This is so fucking sad. Holy shit, dude. We fucking aimed it, even though he pings it. But it's good though.
A cool breeze.
Mm.
I remember these.
Because I can't hit a fucking W on the hook targets.
Feed the beast, or be its meal. Oh, trees. How I missed them. I can make a difference here.
I don't know if we should hard shove this or do so on the next week, but I guess we're gonna learn today. We're going to find out.
An ally has been slain.
I won't back down. This. Learn from it. Survival is an instinct.
Fuck's sake, man.
Enemy killing.
Maybe Galio is with me, bro. I'm just gonna execute.
Let them come to us.
Oh my god, I flashed my Galio's ult, bro. Why is it so red? It's dead. It is in fact not dead.
An enemy has been slain.
I return stronger than I left. A moving target lives longer. place is beautiful. I'm going there.
Rampage.
That doesn't hold yet.
I came back
It's bad. It's just impossible to kill, bro. I don't know what the fuck to say. It is not dying. How does he have fucking barrier again? Hang on, man. Whatever, push it, I don't care. They loot it too, it's fine. Yo, why do I have a long sword? Yo, why do I have a long sword? Did I start with long sword? Refill potion, bro? I think so.
only a child, and no one came.
That's gonna be interesting to check.
This suit hunts in the manner I chose.
What the
This
fuck?
series fashioned for survival
Has been slain.
and honed by the
Has been slain.
Stay alert, stay aggressive. I will not presence here. Survival means the void knows that too. Imagine a place where you're holding faith for a dawn that never comes. I don't. I've been there. Get up. Stand firm.
Bro just hits it like a fucking straight arrow, bro. He does not give a fuck about the fact that I'm joking left or right. How does he always have flash and barrier, bro?
Your turret has been destroyed.
The void. Ice. Consume all life.
Should I go mid here, bro?
I came for the hunt. Stay. Void rule number one. Don't die.
Who the fuck is gonna side lane? Is it ain't gonna be Senna or Zerat?
This skin lives on me and hunts. Monsters are everywhere.
An ally has been slain.
It's fight or flight. And now.
Oh, I'm B. Please don't be cancelled.
Some recoil at the sight of me. Underneath a shell, with their skin hiding. That's not a message.
How is I not losing the Malibu?
The monsters are coming. We'll be ready. I'll make sure of it. Trees. How I miss them. Exploit their weakness. This world is changing. We decide until it. exploit their mistakes.
What a weird game, chat.
It's a good day for a hunt. I was
I don't know what
spared
Lee Sin is. Is it easy? What the fuck?
hold out ground. Attack them in theirs.
He's gonna run.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Forgiveness is hard. And hunts with me.
What I was about to say, I should have fucking hella good CS now. I don't know why we have no one on bot lane. Niliania. What's up, what's up? Holy fucking voice cap type shit. Thanks for follow, yo. This is fucked up, chat.
I like it. I just might stay. This second
What the fuck happened, chat?
I will not take it for granted. This skin is fashioned for survival.
This is kinda risky, but by the way.
Can make all the difference.
It's not good, chat. It's not good. I'm gonna get Zera ulted and I'll die. Fuck it, fuck it. Oh, that's shit.
I need to gather myself.
Living on the edge. I can do better just because I'm not there.
Life and death are separated by the smallest stumble. You don't belong.
They showed 2 on bot.
Feed the beast, or be its meal. Oh, trees. How I missed them.
Hey, impressive.
That was pointless.
Oh, that's so fucking bad. Never mind.
I can make a difference. I'll be there.
About damn time.
This is my purpose. Learn from me.
Not good, bros.
Survival is an instant we all have. I return stronger than I left. A moving target. This place is beautiful. I'm going there.
Okay, so he just wanted us not to end the game.
suit hunts in the manner I choose. I kill so they don't die. This skin is fashioned for survival, and home is for
What up, Voider? What up, Mesrin? Up, Brothermans? I'm going home, church. I'm going home. Look at this buy. What the fuck, bitch, you need?
my skin is clear. The needles.
They don't know, chat. If nobody knows, then it doesn't count.
Hit and move.
We kinda overselling it now. The W miss was a bit sad.
That's it. The hunt will resume.
Fuck is my damage? You don't even try me. I'm so fucking strong, chat.
Stay aggressive.
Good, now we for sure can Baron. To be fair, we kind of meld them even without any mana. Because they don't have any magic resistance.
I will make it here.
Well, Umbus is kind of half HP, chat. I don't know, it's easy dead for me, but thank you. It's just pure hate the Rapid lately. People just throw themselves into him. He's my permaban just because people do the funny into him. Yep. I can see that. Ooh, Dubiana. Actually, everyone was good. This was a very, very chill game. No? This is the game that you have when you have Humans. Actually, everyone was kind of human, except the enemy kind of was a bit worse than us. I mean, read message, read message, and you'll understand what was substituted right there. No problem. It is my job not to get baited by that. So, shall we do the review voider? What a chill game. Wow, this felt... How do I say this? I keep saying the word nourishing. But, yeah, I might be overusing it now. On EUNE, search voider. Man, sir. We need to kind of reload for a bit. Pam pam. This is the back end of the YouTube channel, chat. You should be liking, commenting, and subscribing to it so the numbers get bigger. Look, we have 2,260 motherfuckers. It's the latest Kai'Sa game. I literally was getting one shot from nothing and Kai'Sa and felt like I had no impact on the game. Reese growing. Let's check it out then. Let us check it out then. Look, chat. This is the latest video. What a fucking leak client. Oh my god, the thumbnail keeps popping the fuck off. No impressions. GG, chat. GG. Yeah, I'm happy about the thumbnail's performance. Hopefully, it will be a good video. Review other players' videos. Yeah, once a month or so. I review a game of my subscribers if they want to. I think in the description or whatever the fuck section below in Twitch, I talk about that. I think for the sub you get a game review and you'll get some emotes too. Fourthly. So what the fuck are we? Let me know, what are your opinions about the thumbnails? Ah, is it the one? Yep, this is the one. The thumbnail where it looks custom made is very nice. The other ones I really think are not good. Listen, there are no more custom made UI, I mean thumbnails. All of them are made with AI nowadays, at least on my channel. So that just means that if I make them good, then they're good. You're a follower, you're eligible for opgg review. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, I completely forgot about it. But yeah. So, what did I want? Yeah. You are probably talking about this one. This seems not AI made, but it was AI made. It was with AI. It's just that this is my image from long ago. It's legit. I sent it another thumbnail that I wanted it to be similar to, and then I sent my image. Well, you know, I don't know. These thumbnails I think are doing decently, honestly. Let's see. Because my old ones, 4% is not the greatest. I mean, 4 to 8% is nice. See, the thumbnail is decent. People on Kai'Sa videos are mostly interested about builds. If there is a build on it, then they're gonna click on it. If there is no build on it, and Kai'Sa too. If these two are on it, then people click it. Yeah, it is that simple. To be honest, I did see an outlier. There was a 1.2k view video with this thumbnail. This was just weird in my opinion, but I also think it is because, yeah, the thumbnail was actually shit because it was shown to many people, but regardless, the thumbnail did well. I think the topic was more interesting because it's a rare Kai'Sa mid video. I think people like Kai'Sa mid and top probably. Yeah, all the images are, yeah, yes. What up, myself? What up, what up? Anyway, where the fuck were we? Let's do the review. Actually, we don't need my cam for this, do we? Do we need my cam, chat? Should I keep my cam? Thank you, Voider. Listen, it already is so much fucking hassle to... Yeah, make everything by myself, so I'm just gonna use AI if it's gonna be better to keep the cam, amen. Yeah. So, move to the left so we can see the items. Problem with that is that more behind the scenes. Let me show you. I move the cam here. Oh, that's exactly it. So if I move the cam, listen, the outline of the camera is gonna stay there. Yeah. So yeah, there is no such thing as moving the camera around here. Actually, you know what? We can actually do it like this. Like this. But you don't see the items anyway, now do you? Yeah, that's not even a better place for it. Let's make it like this then. How about this? Do you need me in the call? No. We just do the review. Chat, listen. We need to scale shit up. So, for sub, you get a review. If you want coaching, that is when we talk to each other. You know? That's how it is. So, where the fuck are we? Is there anything you want me to pay more attention to, or just do you just want a general review? Mid game mostly. Okay. So, So. You have Vladimir, which everyone else is AD, so you can go AP. However, there are a few champions against which AP is a bit nerfed compared to all the others. And Nofri is one of those because of the little wolves, and you don't get W resets if you hit any of them, so that sucks. But yeah, regardless, you can still go AP, and I would definitely go AP here because the damage type of your team is just way too AD heavy already. Okay. We have Pike. We're against Samira. Oh my god, we're against Samira. And Svein. To be fair, I personally have a PTSD against Samira because I just almost always lose against that bitch. But against Samira, what you need to look out for is to not hit your W. Like literally don't press your W until she does so. Once she presses her W, you can do it yourself and then you can win. Exhaust is pretty good into her because she's a burst champion. Another thing that is a good idea into her is building plated steel caps against her, because if you leave out her DPS, you know, with the ult, then if you survive it, then you can out DPS her eventually. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, when you have a hooker, then it's very simple to play the lane. depending on what the enemy champion is, what the enemy support is, if it's possible or plausible to even try, then you should try to go for level 2. I'm not sure what Swain is gonna start. So if Swain is gonna start Q, then you can get level 2. If Swain is gonna start E and misses it, for example, or you manage to dodge it, then you can possibly get level 2 and then all in them. You should look for level 1 all-ins with Pike champion. And I think that's it. In general, during the laning phase, you should try to save your W because your win condition here is all-inning. Kinda so is theirs, to be honest, but your burst gets significantly weaker if you don't have your W, if Pike manages to hit an EQ. If Pike hits an EQ, no, an auto Q, wait, what the fuck am I saying? A QE, then if you manage to hit a W into that and burst into it, then they're basically guaranteed to one-shot someone early game. Okay, he started E, and usually I don't get hit easily by Sweeney, but in this game, laning phase, I kept getting hit. Yeah. We'll take a look. Yeah, that's about it. You have barrier. This bitch has barrier, ignite. So barrier kind of ignites. Barrier kind of counters ignite, so that's good. Yeah, don't get hit. That's literally the win con. And try to get push in all-in versus all-in matchup. Whoever has push is gonna be able to poke the enemy ADC whenever they try to walk up for autos. Both of you have scaling runes, so all-ins are not gonna favor either of you because Conqueror and Little Tempo both are long-term or long trading keystones. So yeah, basically play around your Pike and try to get level 2 advantage. Try to play for level up advantages, and we will see where your jungler is pathing. Yeah, and play according to that too. Keep in mind. We'll keep in mind. By the way, I'm literally going to overwhelm you with all the information you can get. You can watch it back whenever you want to. And yeah, good luck. I'll tell you what I would focus on after all of this, mostly, based on what I see. But yeah, I'm gonna just tell everything I would do or think about if I were to completely concentrate. Because yeah, when I'm playing autopilot, I don't think about all of these things, but yes. Okay. So, we usually go for this bush because if the enemy doesn't go for this bush, then you can basically threaten an all-in on them. So you want to ward this immediately, and it is very good for Kai'Sa to fight before the minions arrive because Little Tempo backs up. Our passive is very strong in all-ins. We have barrier to also extend our all-ins, and we don't have any other targets other than the champions. So without the wave, we can isolated queue them basically. And so we are very strong before the waves arrive. So yeah, don't be afraid to contest this at all. You can also play around the bushes. If you move out, hit them, move back in. So yeah, basically try to fuck them up and rush this bush. Because if they rush it and you don't, like in this scenario, then you've already given up a significant part of your early laning phase. Pressure. I screwed up because it didn't go in. Both of you should right click this immediately and you should ward it immediately in this part of the bush if you're going from top, and basically as soon as possible ward the bush. You shouldn't be sorry for your mistakes. You just play to the best of your abilities, so you're about to see us up. Okay, so just in general, Pike champion just use his Q. At level 1, basically is not a champion without his Q. For 10 seconds, this, so long as it isn't in melee range, is non-existent. So if you're Samira right now, or if the ADCs were swapped, you would want to walk the fuck up. Because if Kai'Sa tries to trade, then you guys can fuck him up. Because you have more spells. It is that simple. So they should not be pushing out right now. And you should also try to go for the ward, because you see now that they don't have oracles. But yeah, they can't do shit about the ward if you ward it right now. And yeah, why do you want to ward that? because they can't threaten Swainies on you, and they can't use the bush to drop vision after hitting you, for example. So let's say that, let me show you actually. So let's say that you are here because you're not threatened out of existence and you want to less hit this minion. If you do that, Samira can, for example, walk up and auto you for one auto. And the problem with autoing early is that if you auto the enemy when the enemy has, and when you have your own minion waves, then they will trade back onto you. And that won't happen if you drop the minion aggro immediately. So you can do that if this if this bush is not warded. Okay, so what the fuck happened here? Okay, so this is why you're getting hit by the Swainy, because you have no pressure at all, and they have pressure, and you're just allowing him to. What do you do if this happens? What can you do? Level 1 is literally the only... Okay, level 1 and level 2 maybe is when you are stronger than Samira, because she doesn't have W yet. So what do? You fuck her up if she walks like this. What do you have? You have more pushing power than her, if you don't allow her to be in melee range, because her range Q is single target, while yours isn't. So you walk up, and if this guy walks further than his own minion wave, then you can isolated Q auto him, and if he keeps trading, then you just flash his E and kill him. Like literally, if this guy throws an E at you, you can actually just kill him. The problem with this is that Samira will trade back onto you, and if Samira trades back onto you after that, then problems rise, because Pike can't actually kill her. But basically, don't be intimidated by the Swain like this. So what I would do is walk up, auto Q, and try to dodge somewhere if this happens. But you shouldn't be in this position to begin with, because this bush should be warded like it is for them. Okay. Do you understand it so far? Do you have any questions? I'm gonna continue, but yeah, feel free to answer. Stop me whenever. Okay, so your Pike is goated, but you're kinda dizzy because you just got hooked, or whatever the fuck, pulled by Swain.
Open to the void and back. You're nothing.
Okay, so in a 2v2 all-in, when both of the supports are engagers, what you want to do is look the runes, and in this case, Vayne has Electrocute. So you need to kill Samira immediately if possible, if Pike gives a hook. So if you get engaged on and Samira gets engaged on, and you are standing on your own wave and they aren't standing on their own wave, then if you play it perfectly and you just auto and Q the fucker, then you can actually win it and possibly leave it. So this happens, this gets hooked, and if you were to hit a Q on this guy and not just on this guy, then with barrier you actually kill him, because you have you actually don't have more attack speed. You do, my bad. So you kill it because your passive will allow you to do so, with lethal tempo as well, and the minions are gonna help you. See these are hitting Samira. That's basically a champion auto attack. Look, 21, and we have like 70. 3 times 21 is 63. So basically they are playing 3v2 right now because they are disrespecting you by walking on top of your wave, and you're not disrespecting them. So yeah, you should just kill this guy. Look. You both have barrier, but your DPS is higher. So since your DPS is higher, barrier is gonna benefit you. Okay, kiting back here is not the worst, by the way. It's actually very good still. So if you're not completely all in this fucker, because you don't want to trade 1 for 1, then this is actually good. This is perfect as well. Very good. All of this is winning only for one reason, and that is because they are fighting on your wave. You played it mechanically decently, but The problem was that this ward was this bush wasn't warded for you, and it was for them. So that's why it came to be this way. Dead. I'm not gonna lie, this fucking Pyke is smurfing. Nice. Okay, so Vayne dies. Whenever someone dies on the lane, ideally the ADC, before touching the wave, you should ask the question of whether you can push the wave or not, and whether should you or not. First of all, you should look who has more minions, and right now they actually have more minions. So depending on whether you want to kill this fucker or not, and depending on how much gold you have, right now you can't buy shit, so that kind of sucks. But right now, if you don't do anything and Swain comes back, you're actually gonna be kind of behind in terms of HP. Now, this is not gonna be a problem, because by the time Swain gets back, you're gonna be level 2 and they are gonna be level 1. Samira won't be level 1, but she's already very poked out. Now, the only issue with this is that if you touch this, then you open yourself up to the possibility of the enemy jungler ganking you after his 3 camps on both sides. Except you do know that there is a ward here. If you don't know that there is a ward here and this guy hasn't touched this yet, then they can start Raptor, Red, and Golem. So if you push this and the enemy jungler comes here and then they freeze on you, then you're royally fucked. Now, in this case, I also wouldn't just go home, because I got the kill. And you basically can buy absolutely fucking nothing. So, honestly, let's see what you do before I say anything else. Okay, that's good. So this is fucking disgustingly terrible. Like, I just hope to God you're not recalling here. Ooh, okay. Okay. So you are recalling here. Freezing time, chat. Why is this a terrible recall on the red side? Why is it a terrible recall? They freeze on you. Yes. Should they be able to? You lose a cannon wave. You lose more than a cannon wave. So you definitely lose this. If they freeze on you completely, you will lose this wave as well. That hasn't even spawned yet. Yes. You'll lose that too. And basically, because you didn't even get the first blood, you're basically behind Samira. Like, it's not even close. You're so fucking behind if that happens, because especially in the early game, XP matters more than gold. I think every level up basically gives you approximately 500 to 600 gold's worth of value in terms of stats. And yeah, you didn't get that much. And minions give more and more XP relative to kills up until level 8 or so. And oh, maybe I'm actually capping on that, because I think that's true for junglers. Yeah. But it's true for others as well, actually. I'm just not sure about the threshold. So in the early game, you basically get barely any XP from kills, but you get a fuck ton from minions, especially if she's solo laning, because she was alone because Swain died. So you should never allow that. Okay, let me pose this question to you. You're playing Samira right now. Your Swain just died. You have this much HP. You're level 1. You're against the Pyke and the Kai'Sa. And this is the wave state. And I just got hit by W. My Swain is back. He has 1 E ability. Like, the only reason for you guys to be recalling right now is because you're afraid of the jungler, right? That is literally the only reason. But this word tells you that the guy isn't starting bot side. Because by now, if you take a look at your own jungler, you'll see that he's doing his third camp, even though he's doing a dogshit pathing. Because he's started Raptor, Golem, and Red. So, all you need to know is the fact that Kha'Zix cannot possibly be here. There is one caveat, I guess. If he would have started your blue side, but especially low reload, that is not much chance for that. Like, I got fucked by a gank like this, but you shouldn't play around the ganks that are very, 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 very unlikely to happen. So right now, by us seeing that the Raptors are here still, we should think that the enemy Kha'Zix started on top side. And by thinking that, you should know that with this wave advantage, even while so low HP, you should be able to force this in. Honest to God, you should play for a dive on Samira before she gets level 2, if possible. If not, fine. Either way, crash this wave, okay? Now, can you tell me why you recalled here? I was scared they kill us. By they, you mean the level 1 Swain and the level 1 Samira, or the jungler? Both. Okay. So, scan the map, because this is a very good word here. Yes. This word tells you that you can push this in. The other problem, by the way, I haven't even mentioned, but I catched, is this, bro. Yeah, this is terrible, because if you ever do this, then the enemy can communicate the fact that you don't have any wards until... I actually don't know the timer, so that's kind of my bad. But we can check right now. I think so, at least. Where the fuck is it? Bruh, why don't we see the cooldown on this shit? Anyway, they can tell that for a while you won't have ward, so yeah, you are free to gank. Yeah, you guys were fighting and you both warded this shit. So yeah, now you know. You need to scan this shit before you know what to do with the wave. Anyway, we should go forward. By the way, this was supposed to be a review which is focusing mainly on mid lane, or mid game. My bad. We recall, we buy cool. We get caught again. Like, why do we get caught by this though?
Reveal.
Honest to God, I don't know. You just walk into this. Okay, so that's nice. Again. Enemy dies. Freeze time, chat. This is where you should stop. Immediately. Before touching the wave. And think, what do I want to do with the wave? What do we do with the wave, chat? What should we do with this wave? That's what I'm asking. What do you think you should be doing with the wave here? Crash Gobi. Okay, let me pose a question to you. Right now, just try to estimate that with the help of Pike, how long is it going to take for you guys to push this under tower? And do you have the time for it? But I want an actual second. Like, give me how many seconds? $40. Way too much. No. Like, I estimate that this is around 15 to 20 seconds if you guys are sending it. And right now, you are lucky because... So, what you should do depends on two things. Whether, actually 3 things. Whether you have to do something with the wave, And oh my god, there are so many things to talk about. Okay. Do I have to touch wave? If I push, okay, no, if I have to crash because otherwise it would freeze. Yes, if I need the money from it, if I absolutely need the money from it for a bigger buy, which means we need to take a look before touching the wave on our gold. If we don't have to crash. And after all of this, if I can, because right now you actually can, because the junglers are here, which you do not know anything about, but the junglers are here. Actually, I think Nocturne pinged something. Yeah. So I actually never timed it myself. It's just an estimate. But we're about to find out. So, by the way, you don't have to crash this, because if you just recall right now, then the wave is going to be pushing to you. What you should do is kill these 3 minions, and by doing so, they will lose this entire wave. You will lose like half of it, but they will probably lose the next one too. And if you recall immediately, then Pyke is going to be in the perfect position or situation to engage on them, because how do you enable your engage champion, engage support champion? You do it by holding a freeze when you are ahead, and you are very ahead right now. So you want the most space for Pyke to run the enemy down, and you do that by freezing. So yeah, that is what I would do. And mostly because if you don't, then the Kha'Zix will fuck you passively. And if you give a kill this early, or maybe even 2, to the jungler, then that can snowball into lose. Like, actually, the junglers are so fucking broken that you give them 2 kills in the early game and they actually just win the game. So yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm gonna be interested in it. Because you can know that the Kha'Zix is here by the fact that Nocturne is here. And you know that the Raptor wasn't taken, so you know that Kha'Zix started top. So if they are basically on the same tempo, then, and by the way, Kha'Zix is faster too, then Kha'Zix is gonna be here. So you can actually not touch this. Well, let's see the timer. $58. Yeah, 16, but this also doesn't go immediately under tower. Now, this only works because you were so damn lucky, because you're just lucky, that the next wave was just now spawning when you just killed them. So yeah, that was very lucky, because this will just barely go under tower. But you did not think about the fact that it would go under tower just barely. You just pushed the wave because they just died. Now, let's see how else were you lucky, because this Kha'Zix is... I have no idea what the fuck this Kha'Zix is doing. Imagine he just right clicks here and just fucking kills you. So, basically, this worked out for you because 2 things went perfectly for you. And it's RNG, and this is why you will find that you will be so damn inconsistent, because you are not, well, you do not know how to, well, what things you should be thinking about before you are taking action. Plus, add the fact that all support matchups are being played out differently, and then add the fact that the skill of your support is gonna be inconsistent as well. Is the reason that ADC is so inconsistent. Junglers too. Lucky when it comes to wave, and lucky because the enemy jungle is trolling, yes. Now, by the way, just one more fun side note. The Kha'Zix is gonna go and take this crap. After full clearing, after the bot lane just died, after the mid lane is being pushed, so he has no prio top, I mean mid, he has no prio bot, he has no help at all. In the worst case scenario, this guy is going to be in a 1v4 for a grab. Let's see what happens. So yeah, maybe this Kha'Zix also should be trying to get some coaching, because that was just completely brain dead. Teacher, if you know where to look, then you know how to predict the future. Okay. Let's learn from Samira. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, why would she push here, chat? You just got 4v1, basically. And we're pushing. Why are we pushing? Why are we pushing? Why are we pushing? We have no information. These are assumptions. Now, let me show you something that is called the tempo trap. From Samira's viewpoint, she sees absolutely fucking nothing. The last place she saw you was here. Now she walks up. All she knows, you could be anywhere. She doesn't think about anything because she knows that you're very low HP. But what if I were to tell you that if Pyke is gonna be here and you are gonna be here and maybe you're a bit healthier and you don't have 2000 gold, if you guys are here, then you get a free kill here because she assumed that you were recalling. She can't freeze the wave here. She can't freeze because she had just as many minions, but she shouldn't be pushing at all. Now, yeah, because she possibly dies. Now, if she wants to flip it, because there are some times when you should flip it, this is not one of those, IMO, because she has no gold to spend. Now, if she were to flip it, then she should be fucking walking up and trying to Q all 6 and then Eing and Wing and everything. But she's not doing that either, so she's literally half-assing both these things, so that's the legit the worst. Because if she's not pushing this fast enough, then Pyke, by all means, should be back to here, because he's very fast with W and D. He should be back and pulling a freeze, and then she's fucked. So this is legit the worst thing she can do. This looks like my silver games. I actually don't know what elo this is. Is it that? Oh, let's see where my Pyke is. My Pyke has to be fucking inting though. Like, my Pyke should be here. What? Weird. Now let me show you something, chat. Where is it safe for Pyke to recall? Here. And if he doesn't waste 6 seconds, so he gets here at 22. He'd legit be able to pull this wave. Anyway, I'm going on side tangents. This is what I do because I'm a little bitch boy. I should focus. So, Kai'Sa. Don't get hit by those fucking E's all the time. Literally, just try to stay a bit further behind or something. And try not to stay on top of your Pyke, because then both of you get pulled. Try not to stay on top of your wave either, because then the wave gets pushed as well. And wait for Pyke to do something. Honestly, if Pyke walks up and does anything, you can just kill anyone, because you're very fucking ahead right now. At the same time, don't try to overdive, because that is the only situation in which you get fucked. And before you do anything, you need to get your level 4. Okay, let me show you something. Why do you get hit by DC? Spain is aiming for the moment when you will stand in one place because you are in the animation, automatic attack animation, because you are going to try to last hit this melee minion. So you need to look out for these. And basically, sometimes you should walk up, act like you're gonna hit the minion, and then walk back to bait his E out, and then for 10 seconds you can do whatever the fuck you want. See? That's what happens here. When you walk up, for a moment you will be standing in one place, and that's when he's aiming at you. By the way, this is also a good point to mention, that this is legit the best way to hit Qs on Ezreal if you are all-inning an enemy ADC. Because ADCs are going to be hitting you on cooldown. There is a rhythm to it, you know. And you should try to hit your Qs whenever they're about to stand still for a moment for autos. Now you can do the very same thing on Kai'Sa with your W. And yeah, this is happening because Samira got a fuck ton of solo XP and she's very hella full. Yeah, she's level 5. And you are enabling their win condition. So basically, you didn't wait for long enough for Pyke to do something, and you allowed Swain to hit you with it. You did have more gold on you, but you did have a lot of more. Yeah, you did have a lot more gold. Actually, you were stronger, all things considered. What the fuck happened here, anyway? I only. Okay, so this is very good. I would not be using any more spells except for these here. What do you want to do? You want to front to back, you don't want to get hit by Swainy. Other than that, you don't want to be isolated by Kha'Zix. These are the things you should be thinking about. Peace out, Mastery, and have a good night. Peace, peace. Would love to see you comment some other time. Hit me up, brother. So, where was I? So you can check the board of this pack tomorrow if you wanna. It will be uploaded to the YouTubes. Oh. Where was I? Yeah, these are the things that you have to think about. And other than that, just play front to back. And react to whatever the fuck your team is doing. Try to stay with your team. Your positioning is going to be ideal. If your team is gonna be, any of your teammates are gonna be between you and the enemy team. So right now, this is not ideal, because you're not hitting. So let's pack this back for a moment. I said the Nocturne, but it was one shot. Yes. I don't know where the fuck Pyke is going. Actually, I also be positioning basically here for now. You should be hitting not the Drake right now, unless you want to rush it down. But right now we are. Yeah, I wouldn't E here. I would just be hitting whoever is coming up. So right now I'd hit Samira. But now you just basically abandon your team, which is fair enough because they kinda are fucking inting. And Pyke also isn't here. But yeah, basically you should be hitting the Samira when she walks up like this. Or just ping that we're disengaging. I will get Swainy there. You have your own E if you don't use it, and you can use it to dodge that. I'm telling you, again, there is an art to this. If you auto the Samira, then you know that the Swain is going to EU, then you will use your E to avoid the E, and thus you are fucking smurfing. Hi, Damien. Being chilling, bro. It's a bit hot in here, but we are chilling, bro. How are you? Are you winning? Like here, you should just auto with your Vladimir. And again, don't get hit by Swainy. That's literally the only ability you have to think about. Yep, you. How are you, Damien? Kill to top. Easy double up, you know. What the fuck? Quadra on top? Damn. And that has to be a double up, Pichu. Yeah, I shouldn't be trying to hook the Swain, and also shouldn't be trying to long trade if that happens, and also he shouldn't get hit by E. Anyway, there is not much to do here. Hit the W into it, but yeah, you are fucked because your soup got fisted. I didn't think that if I tried to do any autos there, I die, to be honest. But yeah, but I don't know. It felt like your Vladimir was kind of strong. And if your little temple was tagged, which I think it kind of was, or it should have been. Honestly, should have W'd here instead of E, I think. Just, oh, she dies anyway, it's fine. Like right now, enemy wants to hit Vladimir, not you. You should just hit them. Like just hit. You shouldn't be this far either. You know that Swain is on cooldown, or you should know. And it means that you can just hit. You can just hit. Hit, hit, hit. Front to back. This is way too far. You should be hitting Kai'Sa. 1 auto, 2 auto, 3 auto, 4 auto, 5 auto, 6 autos means 6 autos kills at least one of these guys. And you should know that Swainy isn't here. And even if they ult on top of you, you don't die here. I don't think you die here. Like you don't die in the tent. Maybe if Kha'Zix jumps on top of you too, but he was too far. I think you could hit more. What is opgg review for points? Damien, you are a follower. Followers get that for free. Yes, we can. Yes, the problem is that you don't know whether you can or not because you don't know what abilities you need to look out for. That's the main issue. You didn't know that it was only Swain E that can fuck you up. And it wasn't cooldown. Yeah, this is where we will die to the Swain. Nice, Spike is roaming. All we have to do is not get hit by Swainy and get as much XP as possible with CS2. Nice, free kill. Now we push, cool. Okay, that is... yeah, diving Summoner is not the best of ideas if you don't know where the jungler is. Because she can W your W. Actually, it's on cooldown, so it's not a bad dive. I wouldn't fully commit to this. It's not the worst idea, honestly. But you're not fat enough for this. It's fine if you just want to limit test here. Not bad. It's just literally a barrier gap. Oh, it's so sad. It was rather well executed actually, mechanically. What I would do here is be here, auto Q W auto, and call it a day. Because we don't know where the jungler is. It was unlucky as fuck, to be honest.
A summoner has disconnected.
Disgusting Kraken player. Okay, front to back. Nice. Again, don't get hit by Swain. Just hit front to back. Yeah, you don't have any ult either. So maybe if there is an ult, then you can ult over everyone and then try to reposition to go for the squishes. But this is just winning because Darius TP too. Front to back and don't get hit by Swainy. I played static not long ago because I was playing AFK lane, so I just wanted to farm. Yeah, it's very good for it. It's an interesting one. I don't do this because they usually just take it when they push us in. Nice, now you can walk up. What the fuck is this summit on the mid, bro? What the fuck? How the fuck are we in this position? What the fuck? Alright, we have Q evolve and she outreads us, what the fuck? That was hella fucking in, by the way. You should never do this. Like, if you are already half HP, just fucking recall. This is gonna be taken. If you recall right now and go back, you will actually catch the wave before it goes on the tower. And you don't die and you're full HP. All you have to do right now, listen. Right now you're very excited. Because your Pyke is roaming on top. If your Pyke is not a complete fucking inter, then by him being on top, he should be basically winning the game right now. All you have to do is not give the kill back, otherwise you are making it so that none of this matters. It's gonna be coming out to an equal. I feel like I'm always weak side. That is a skill issue because quite a few times Spike actually gave you good hooks. You just fucked up a lot. I mean, so did Pyke, but you know, if you do absolutely everything correctly, then then it is gonna be winning all the time. But you don't do everything correctly, and thus he will have to go to other places too. Sometimes I'm very ahead, and even still the supports go to top side, for example, and they are winning. I'm actually completely fine with that. What rank is this? Emerald. Emerald. And my jungle is always bot. Nakchen was bot too. All the time actually, he's pathing bot too. Top into level 3 is fucking... yeah. Let's just say I lost a few games to that too. But you know, you can just ward. What the fuck is happening? Hey, we don't mid lane. Cool, this is what we should look at then. This is why we are here, for the most part. So, your pink ward that just got taken for free should be here when you're on mid lane. That is where I use my pink wards. Actually made me a lot better. So again, Spanies, I die. Why the fuck am I here? What the fuck made me be here in this situation? Spanies, I die. So that could be me. See, if there is a ward in this push, as I said, you should try to do it. Then we see this happen, and then we don't die. At the deep ward, I saw he was doing red side up to us as a third camp. Yeah. Been a Kai'Sa OTP for a while now, man. Appreciate all the videos for me. Yo, gag. Being chilling, man. Keep it up, Ke. We went to blue side. No, went back. yeah. The 3 camp gangs are fucking crazy criminal. Yeah, you need to watch out for them, otherwise the game can be legit lost by them. Jafa was done with his clear, Mukong was starting his blue side. Yeah. I mean, if your jungler is good, I did this at one time and I got invaded on Gromp and then I just lost the game because I didn't have prio on mid or bot. Anyway, side tangents, too many. There is a counterplay to that too. If the enemy jungler knows what's up, they can punish it for your jungler. Anyway, where the fuck are we? Yeah, we died. Okay, so we die on mid because we don't have a ward here. That said, if there is no ward here, we don't walk up like that. Because this is how you should be thinking. I am Kai'Sa. I just killed the wave. The next wave is coming soon. I see that my Darius and my Pyke is around me. I don't know why the fuck my Darius is around me when there is no bot objective. Why the fuck is my Darius on bot side? And I is on top side. Okay. If Darius is bot, why the fuck? Because he has TP. Why the fuck is my Vladimir not on top? Anyway, we see that these two are around us. We see that our jungler is here. We see that our Vladimir is here. We see that everyone else on the enemy team is alive. Everyone is alive on the enemy team, and we see absolutely no one on the enemy team. Then worst case scenario, this is a 3v5 for the enemy team. We don't see jack shit. So what do? This is my tower. Right now it's alive, so I don't have to stay back here. I can stay back here. So yeah, this is where I will be. Instead of that, let's take a look at it if we had perfect information. I woke up like this when everyone is ready to gangbang me. Legit. Somebody is recalling, but other than her. Do you see how much you're fucking inting right now? Like, Nakchan is here, Vladimir is here, Samira is recalling, of which you know nothing. And we're here, even though the safety of our tower is here. It's hella int. Anyway. Always assume the worst, and you'll never be unpleasantly surprised. And that's all. I just told you how to play mid lane and mid game. But if I don't follow up on my team, they would be like, Kai'Sa is AFK. Well, they will continue to be Emerald if they are like that. What you want to do, what your main objective is, as Kai'Sa in the mid game, is to get the 3-item core of your build. You do that, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want. And then I love you to run it down, because that's when you should limit test, because that's when your champion is the strongest it will be. I literally remember as I was going thinking, this looks bad, guys. Cool, so listen to yourself. Mute everyone. That's all I say. Like, listen, I'm telling you what to do right now, and you are telling me things. I don't care. You shouldn't care either. Mute everything and do what is best, and you will climb, and those who would complain about it will not. That's all. That's all. I'm not telling you not to play. Telling you not to follow your teammates' stupid ass fucking mistakes. Cool. From another standpoint, because there are some exceptions, but right now, us as a team, do we absolutely have to walk up here? Because otherwise we lose the game? No. So just let them fucking int. I'm on lit, or Dusan. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. Anyway, let's move. Cool, we just wasted 30 seconds or more actually, because 2 waves were lost. Now you need to understand that Kai'Sa is literally the strongest champion in the game, possibly, with 3 items. Well, if he... whatever, let's just say this. Kinda is true. Now. The problem with this is that when you get those 3 items, also matters a fuck ton. What items did I have by now? Not much. Basically the same. Like, you absolutely have spent... what the fuck, you don't have any gold. This is the mark around which you should try to have 2 items if you're not getting feasted. Meanwhile, EUNE owns 3 items. Just for fun. Kai'Sa versus Yunara. Emerald Plus. Around 25 is when we get 3 items on average. See? It goes above 50%. Like it's consistently below 50%, but on 3 items, Kai'Sa is stronger. Anyway. Where was I? Yeah. Cool. Play for cool, play for quest, play for level 3 items. Play for your cashback, play for CS. Like, you have absolutely everything on the bot lane to get your 3 items. If you do it in your tunnels, then you should limit test, not before. Anyway. Oh, it's pink warded now. It all of a sudden is so free to play the game because you can just get a gangbanged from behind. And we're losing 1v1 to the enemy support. What the fuck did she do? I mean, it works. Just barely. Just barely we outplayed the support. But holy shit, that was... Listen, it looked cool. I'm telling you, it looked cool, but... Listen, I will tell you about one single thing and it will make you depressed. Swain didn't have ult. Yet again, that was pure luck. Have you, like, do you see that whenever you get a kill, you're just lucky? Whenever you get a kill, or whenever you don't get killed, or whenever you don't get frozen on, you're just lucky. It's not because you orchestrated this play to work for you, regardless of absolutely everything, you're just lucky. And when you're not lucky, you're getting fisted. Did Swain have Ignite? No, that was also on cooldown, but Barrier was also on cooldown for Kai'Sa, so that's why I didn't even mention it. I did pay attention to that though. Yes. And by the way, just one more thing. Once again, we have no information on where Kha'Zix is. So Kha'Zix could also just be here right now. Anyway. Let me see if you need the gold. Okay, you need the gold. So this is the only reason why I will forgive you for this. But this is again a fucking int. Because you actually do not need the gold here. Because if you sell your pool, you will still get your Q evolved. Yes, you will. But there is no reason for you to gamble here. Because doing that sometimes is a good idea, I think at least. But it is when you're hella fucking behind and it's already over if you're not pushing your limits. And if you're not risking it for the biscuit, you know. You are winning right now. You're not really getting outscaled either. So yeah, you should not do this. Because if you, like, for example, give Custody a kill here, or Nofri for example, they can possibly fuck your team up. Maybe his mind is telling him no, but his body, yeah. That is definitely what happened here, actually. But like I can do shit. I mean, you were hella fucking behind, actually. And you can't do shit. Yes, that's true. Why? Well, now you know why. Did anyone pick him here? No, I think he lives, actually. The problem again, that this is working because he is lucky. Because he's the enemy. Saying that he's lucky is not even good. This only works because the enemies are shit as well. Any competent enemy players will fuck him here. And that's why he is at his rank. Because if he played better, then he wouldn't be. Now another thing, why the fuck do we have a completed boots? Never buy boots. Okay. Almost never buy boots before you finish your second item. Exception here is if you wanna stack the Omnivan boots, then you can buy those earlier. Or let's say that you really need attack speed. I mean, movement speed against, for example, like Ashe or something. Or hooker champions, you really want the extra move speed, but I usually don't do that either. So, where was I? Let's see, Master Plus. And then. Where the fuck am I? Cool. Yeah. Pay attention to this. Kraken into boots into Rageblade. Most often build. 51% win rate. Kraken into Rageblade into boots. 54.6. Boots into Kraken into Rageblade is almost 53. So you're basically building the worst of these possibilities. First will I take boots after Q Evo? Well, you can see. It's shit. You will buy it after the second item. Or even the third sometimes. And you do that because if you do that, then cashback here will give you gold from the Rageblade. So if you buy Kraken into boots, then the Rageblade gets delayed. But if you buy Kraken into Rageblade, then the boots also don't get delayed. You know, you get the set earlier because of cashback. And that is because from boots, you don't get cashback gold. Yep. And just for fun, I'm actually interested about static too. Yeah, it's true for static too. See? Yeah, let's see for 3 items actually. See, but there is not enough data here to say that it's better to buy it after third item. For a long time, I really did it after third item, almost always. Like, I actually just skip the boots for a fuck ton of time. But it's probably not better to do it. Except if you're very ahead. If you're very ahead, then you can buy a lot of components, like at 17, 18 minutes or so. You can buy 2 components of Nashors after completing your first and second item. Then you can delay it for the third item, possibly. Anyway, whatever. These are minor details which don't matter. Basically, what matters is don't buy it before the second item. Yeah. What the fuck just happened? Okay, your action is base as fuck. Nice, you played front to back, you didn't get hit by Swainy, and you just won. The problem is you don't even know why you won. Like here, you didn't know why you won. You just saw. But now you know that it is because the enemy has 0 CC other than Swainy, and you didn't get hit by it. So you just are dying. Plus, you played front to back. You're playing front to back surprisingly well and often. So that's good. Actually, that is something that I found very rarely being successfully done by twice the players that I reviewed. Is this game win or lose? I think it's win, but we're about to see, I guess. All I knew was, okay, they used everything and they are low. I used to play Ashe a lot, I think this is one. Yeah, definitely. Ashe doesn't work any other way, so it's definitely why. So your issue is probably knowing when you actually have to dive in. But I actually got high-low the first time I realized I need to play front to back. Tada! Shocker! You get high-low on ADC when you realize that you need to front to back. Okay, what the fuck are we doing actually? I completely zoned out for a moment. Okay, so why do we die here? See Nofiri here. Again, worst case scenarios. Always look for the worst case scenario. One people, well, the Kazakhs can jump on you, so you are relatively safe because Pyke is here. And you are in the middle of your wave, so Kazakhs isn't enabled. But honestly, the Fed Kazakhs can fuck you here. He probably can't one-shot you, so it's not the worst to be pushing here. Yep, Kazakhs die. Now you should be scanning the map for Kassadin and Nafiri. You see Nafiri. Now, this fucking moment, you right click here. The other thing, if you know that your Pyke is here, your Darius is here, and your Vladimir is here, then you want to max range the tower and hit it from here. Because that's the position from which you are, in which you're basically the safest. Now you're dead because you ignored all of these things. Cool. So now the game is completely 50-50, almost 50-50 again, for fun. Because you just gave a scaling assassin that is basically a fizz and one-shots the entire team and jumps on you from another screen. 2 creels, one of which was a shutdown for fun. Cool. Yeah, name spawning in timer. Nice. Good job coding this right. You should see Kai'Sa, what do you mean? The champion?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, actually, macro-wise, is it good to go bot here?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So, almost always you wanna be mid. Almost always. Like, almost always you wanna be mid, especially when you're winning. Yeah. You have a Vladimir and the Darius, both of which are better at siding than you are, so you just wanna be a mid. This is an inter. This should be pinged to get killed as soon as possible. Now, you're not yet inting, because you're not very far up yet, but there is a world in which you die here. Let me tell you exactly why this is a potentially game-losing play, what you're doing right now. This actually happened to me not too, well, I don't know, a few months ago, but I remember it very, very clearly. From the enemy team's perspective, we just killed Vladimir, one of the strongest enemy champions in the game. See Darius here, on top, cool. See Kai'Sa on bot lane. Now, the worst case scenario, if they immediately rush this S4, is them being 4v3'd. If Swain comes to top as well before you, because you won't even realize this is happening, it's a 5v3 with Baron. So yeah, basically, you just lost the game if you're against good team. Macro-wise, no, but I need solo XP and gold. You don't need solo XP and gold just on ADC. I mean, it'd be nice to have, it's always nice to have, but you need the safety of mid lane. That's what you need. And your teammates should be on side lanes, and your mid Vladimir shouldn't be dying on mid alone. That's what they should be doing. But let's stay mid. Doesn't matter. Communicate it and try to get to mid because that's where you should be. So, but let's stay mid doesn't really work. You should try to fix a mistake if you see it, because it's a mistake that will cost you. It's a mistake because you are doing something wrong as a team. So try to fix it. And if you go bot because Vladimir stayed mid, then you're just resigning yourself basically to the fate that is about to befall you because of a mistake of your teammates instead of trying to fix it. Honestly, every time I ping to stay mid, they ignore it and stay mid themselves. Okay, have you tried right-clicking mid lane and not giving a fuck about anything and just getting half XP and shit and just waiting for them to eventually get bored of not getting CS? Because they should just get bored of it. That's the best thing you can do. You go mid and you just share it if it is meant to be. Had you already stay with me, Eric. Okay, sometimes it's not bad to share some XP. Consistently doing it for a long time is going to lose you the game, but sharing it for like a wave or two is not the worst thing. Like, you shouldn't be so allergic to doing that. That being said, I'm not really too against the fact that you push this out. Like, this is gonna be a route here. You can push it out because you see kind of a lot of the enemy team. You have decent vision, but you shouldn't want to stay bot for a long period of time. So what I would do here, I'd push this out now, not after this wave. It's close though, but yeah, now is when you should go mid. To be fair, it's fine to push this too, and now you should go mid. Let's see, you go mid. Nice. Actually good. But the problem with this is that you only went to mid because Vladimir died. So basically you got lucky again. Yet again, what the fuck are we doing? Worst case scenario, we get feasted here. We're just lucky again. Again, what the fuck are we doing? We're just dead if nobody ults us. Oh, anyway, instead of telling you not to do this, what should you do then? Yeah, hover your... Okay, right now it's fine to push this because your teammates are around you. So if anyone engages on you, then they will be able to follow up and help you. Here, you can no longer push the next wave because you know that Nocturne isn't here and Pike isn't here. Now, for fun, I will tell you a very interesting fact. What you do here is something that FaZe does often. Because in Challenger, if he does this, then the enemy doesn't know whether his teammates are around him or not. So basically he skill checks them by doing so. So here he'd be bluffing, but for that the enemy would have to know that he's bluffing. So, you know, this only works against actual humans. Because right now you should just fucking press buttons and you'll be dead. And if you're hovering your Pike here and your Nocturne here, see, this is where you should be when you're trying to take this wave. If you do this, even if he engages on you and you ping your fucking Pike, then he can peel him off you and it dies. And you don't. But yeah, right now you're so fucking far that even with your ult you won't be able to catch up because you're afraid of nothing getting on you. Because you are not connected with your team. Yeah, be close to your teammates if you don't have a tower. And then, by the way, it's fine to drop these 3 casters. Like, it's negligible. You can just go and help here, and if you do that, you are a lot earlier there than Nofiri, which basically decides the fight too. You can basically Nocturne with the enemy team here as well, because you have Kai'Sa OTP. That's impressive. But fuck, how the fuck do you lose this? It's because his ult is fully stacked, but that's still fucking ridiculous, dude. You're full HP. What the fuck? This has to pop, otherwise... But how is he this HP if it... How does this happen?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
It is so unfortunate, man. Bro, you don't know how fucking unlucky you are. You just don't know. Look. These archangels came up now. At this very moment. Like now. You're so fucking unlucky. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. To be fair, I have, but it was so long ago. Dark Angels, I haven't. That's good. That's good. See? You gank, not you get ganked. And then you win. I mean, fine, but it's... Again, are we losing team fights? Are we losing team fights? Because if we aren't losing team fights, then we shouldn't be splitting like this. If we are losing team fights, then it's good to split like this. Because you have so many days. Lincoln is soul. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen to you if you do this. Well, yes, that is something that you should also try to minimize. How to minimize tilt. Yes, that is a lifelong journey. It's so funny to watch your gameplay. You either one-shot someone or you get one-shot yourself, and it's legit 50-50. Like, what the fuck are we doing with our lives? Like what are doing? Ike die. Darius die. We're so fucking... How do I say this? Disconnected. I don't know what the W was either. To be fair, on Baron, I also can't hit Ws for my life. Like, I can't hit them. Really? Oh, maybe I should try screaming. Holy shit, it's late. Honestly, that's kind of worked out. Shit, custody is so balanced, chat. Everybody deletes me for no reason. Bro has 14k gold on a scaling, like a hyperscaler mid laner, level 16, and you are level 13 with 0 magic resistance, 0 HP. Like, if he can't one-shot you there with 25 stack Magi, yeah, you will get one-shot. I just want to be able to play the game, man. Let me tell you something. If this death counter was 0, then it's very likely that you could play the game much, much easier. Not a guarantee, but very likely. That's your agency as an ADC. Play front to back, farm consistently, and don't die, and you will become Challenger. I'm telling you, it's actually true. This may be unrelated, but isn't Dusk and Dawn better for third item? Let's check. But first, let's not listen to Kassadin's fucking Zonya. Third item. North Shores, higher win rate than Dusk and Dawn. Confirmed. Wait, you guys don't see. What the fuck am I doing? Here. See? Master Plus. Latest patch. It's actually very interesting. I don't know why this is the case. I have no idea why this is the case. I've always been running North Shores and I just liked it better. The DPS is more, but you're squishier. And it's very hard to use all of the DPS difference between the two. But yeah, more DPS, yes. But by the same logic, Kraken also does more DPS than Static. I won't look at a fucking 0.1% difference. What will you look at them? Let's see Grandmaster. See, in Grandmaster Plus, there is a 3%, 3.5% difference. Is that good enough? Basically, the higher skill you are, the more DPS you can get out of Nashor's. But if you want to play Dusk and Dawn, then play Dusk and Dawn. That's always what I've been saying. Play whatever the fuck you want. Just understand that sometimes you will lose games because not building optimally. Oh.
That'll leave a mark.
And that's what I've been doing too. I was playing No Shores over Dusk and Dawn because I liked it better. This game won in the end, but I was like, I don't want the LP. You should try to learn from the games that you feel like that about. Because there is a lot to learn. Honestly, at this point, just be there for the rakes, don't dive when you're alone, cover your teammates, late game stuff, you know, set up vision, wait for them to face check, kill them. That's all. That's all. Get soul, get Baron, siege top, siege mid. Yeah. Play front to back, play your comp. There is not much to say about this anymore. Standard stuff. Play for item spike. Build correctly. Okay, there is a lot to say, but you know, it's not that complicated. Is it not complicated? It's complicated to execute, but I think early game. I guess I would say that because I struggle a lot with early game, but I feel like early game is a lot more complicated than this shit. This game, yo, same shit. GG. Questions? Questions or no questions, chat? Damien, send your OP. Send the OP. What's up, Pedro? I'm about to go to sleep, by the way. A very bad moment. Ah. Chat. Type rage for Pedro. So. How was the session? I'll show you in a moment. Let's just do this OP review. Yeah. Keep building however you want, but I would urge you to try out this exact build, but with Void Staff before Rabadon and instead of Nashor's. So you buy Shadow Flame, Void Staff, and Rabadon, and you will one shot motherfuckers. I'm gonna send it, sure. What do we want to look at? Hella winning, nice KD. Hello, OP, what the fuck? Why do we build Void Staff? Why do we build Void Staff? Void Staff was a mistake here. Like it's just an objective mistake. I think so at least. Wait, what would I buy if I don't buy Void Staff though? Zonias probably. Banshee. I mean, if you really want to deal damage, then Void Staff is fine, I guess. I wouldn't build it this way though. So just for the middle bush in the early game, play around what your support does. Don't. Yeah, in that specific matchup. But I can tell you all of the matchups. In that specific matchup, if you're with hookers, especially against hookers, then you are more reactive. You should be more reactive than proactive. That being said, if you can dodge a few E's or bait out a few E's, then it's a lot easier to play the game. Look at minimap more for jungle presence at tempo, and in general don't do anything without info first. Well, try to scan shit and then think about things. Yeah. Do wave management. What is the words? Chat, I'm sleepy. So, before touching the wave after killing the enemy, try to think about whether you should be doing what you're about to do. That's all. And level up timers only, especially early game. Level 2 is very big, but level 3 is quite big too. So far, that was one-shooting enemies. Nice. What else for damage? 6th item. Well, honestly, if you're turbo 1v9, what about Mage Eyes? Honestly, I would always. Yeah, if you're not going Mage Eyes, then always go for at least Banshees or just. It's very, 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 very efficient to do that. Like, it's still gonna give you a fuck ton of damage. And you're gonna have another tool to live with the other fuckers. But yeah, if you want full damage, Mage Eyes. Go Mage Eyes, bro. Coaching throw. Didn't need defensives. Mage Eyes. So yeah, OPE. OPE. Send it. I mean, if you really want full damage, okay, another idea. Horizon Focus. Horizon Focus. But at that point, honestly, Creep Bloom is not the worst either. Yeah. I don't have anything to Zayas whatsoever. If you don't have anything to Zonia's, then you're not playing aggressively enough with your ult. Nah, it's fine. I'm just joking, but yeah. The fuck is the void stuff? Oh, here. I mean, you can Zonia's the echo and listening gauges, I guess. But yeah, honestly, it's not that valuable. Okay. Sub 50% win rate, we have problem. Kai'Sa is winning, nice. We are playing Kayle and we don't know how. That sucks. Actually, let's filter for solo queue. We still don't know how to play Kayle. Check out Desperate Nasus' gameplay because, yeah, you're gonna benefit a lot from that probably. You go over here and then you go here. Not here actually. You go here. And then here you can actually click these. And then video. And then you watch. And then you check details. And then you check rooms. And then you carry. Anyway. Kai'Sa. Good. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Holy shit. It kinda works. It actually kinda works. I would go Omnivan boots then. You go Omnivan boots with this build, it kinda you're kinda unkillable. And it kinda works because you have Graves who deals a fuck ton of damage and you have Talia who also deals a fuck ton of damage. Kinda works. I hate Soraka. What? What? How did that come to be? Boosts go hard, especially if you're winning. It's very good. You need to stack it up. But other than that, it's very, very good. I have a build with it. The latest video. Yo, chat, you guys are not watching the videos. Check out the fucking video. It's 4 minutes. It shows you 3 best builds right now for Kai'Sa. And one of which is an EP variant where I go Omniboots if I'm ahead. And you go also Nashor's 3rd, Duskandon 4th, and where the fuck was I? Yeah, you basically play on hit with AP, but you're so fucking tanky that you won't die. Essentially, holy shit. You're cosplaying Aatrox. I have too much anime to watch. Wait, I don't remember how to play versus Kate at this point. You fuck up. You fuck up big time. In the well, hey, Caitlyn's identity as a champion is you shoot people from afar. So naturally, her weak point is gonna be people that are gonna be close range. So you go close range and you fuck her up. That's all. Especially level 1. You can level 1 only in the fucker. Legit. Only in level 1. Just don't get hit Q. Flash the Q and you kill. Check build once in 4 months, but I try to cook kind of burning. Yeah. That's all of us. Late versus Caitlyn, she won early, but I did her later. Yeah, you do fuck her up in mid game or mid lane usually. Yeah, betting Caitlyn is fine. So yeah, if you wanna climb, play few more champions and learn Kayle. Kayle is big strong, but yeah, if you don't know what's up, then it is big sad. This guy says fun, but you can't. I mean, you can always run it, but not always going to be optimal. I chat. Yeah, I wanted to show the session to Shadow, I think. What the fuck is the session, chat? And then we're going to sleep. Really not the worst at all. Waiting for your response. Let me see. Yeah, we won a lot. We lost against that pair today. I have no idea how the fuck to say his name. He was 2.6k LP, and for some reason, we're against him. This fucking asshole was the best player I've ever played against. Ever. What the fuck? He didn't miss a singular tornado on me. Either this guy is scripting or I don't know, man. Like, actually invest everything into this guy and let him fucking 1v9 faker. What the fuck is this guy doing? So yeah. Okay. Yeah, we lost that, and then we lost this. I have no idea what the fuck this was. And ooh, this was the chokeout game, bro. This guy right clicks the Nexus and we win the game. Anyway. To be honest, I've been doing really bad these past few weeks, but I'm back to winning. Nice. Nice. Well, so we reviewed the OPE, kind of. I mean, we're playing all types of shit. But yeah. Just play more cards, I guess. There is not much to review because you have 3 games, bro. I don't know what the fuck this Blade of the Ruined King is here. What the fuck are we building Blade of the Ruined King? If you are here, what the fuck, Hex Optics? There is something to review actually. What the fuck are you building, bro? Yo, yo, yo. Click this video, watch it, copy it, and you win. I don't know what the fuck this build is. You can try, I guess, but yeah, well, I don't know why we're building Hex Optics on a short, short auto attack range. Let me show you how much of an in that is. How many item? Kraken, Rage Blade, Hex Optic. What? I've never seen that before. I have probably passed it by now. It's actually not the worst. I don't know, this item is broken, confirmed. But anyway, please buy Fiend Hunter. Fiend Hunter goes so fucking hard on this champion. I don't know what this is. It's 500 rage. Kai'Sa is 525. And how often are you max range hitting people on Kai'Sa? Because on Ashe, basically that's all you do, because you slow them and you max range and it's fun. How often do you do it on Kai'Sa, dude? I personally can't stay on max range all the time. I don't know. I don't know. But you're definitely missing attack speed. So that's one of the reasons why Kai'Sa is so great at 3 items. And it is because with the 3 items you hit the attack speed threshold that allows you to fuck shit up with your passive. And your E, like, everything goes very well. With these Hex Optics items, you don't get that. To be fair, I have never tried this item, and this doesn't seem to be the worst. But yeah, I'd suggest to try one of these and then compare. And if you think that Hex Optics is still better, then let me know, because I might try it myself. Yeah, LDR 40 is perfect. And I also do the exact same build actually, except I build Fiend Hunter here. I did play it. Really? The fuck do you not like about it? Your Fiend Hunter goes so fucking hard, you basically one-shot shit. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Up to you. It's not the worst actually, surprisingly. I thought you rushed it. Rushing Hex Optics is so stupid, so yeah. Third item is not the worst. Okay. Yes, it's decent actually. Keep it up, and you'll climb. Blade of the Drinking, I don't know. Maybe it's not the worst actually, but I do not know. That's what I can say. I do not know. I do not know. Might not be bad. Hail of Blades. I tried it like twice. I didn't like it because it didn't do what it little tempo used to do. Yeah, it's just shitty. Really, it's not that bad in higher reloads. Yeah, maybe it's doable with the right engaged champions. Just play Hail of Blades in Kai'Sa. Well, some people do it with rather nice success actually. So there are some niche scenarios in which it's really plausible to do it. Anyway, I'm fucking being chilling, bro. I already have so much shit in my brain about builds that I'm not gonna fuck around with Hail of Blades as well, bro. Isn't it only good for lane domination? Not necessarily. If you go Lector and shit like that, like you can actually one tap motherfuckers with isolated Q and Q evolve. Like you can burst people down from full pro, like actually fucking personal. Do you have little the guys? No, but you really would have to, just off the top of my head. Collector, what else? I'd still buy Fiend Hunter, probably. Probably. But if you really want to pure, I mean, I don't know, man. Because I would personally want to get Evolve still. At least Evolve. How the fuck do you do this? Collector definitely first, though. Hmm. The fuck? Hmm. There are so many crit items now. I actually don't know. I am getting sleepy too. I was talking about, I mean, I was thinking about Umbrella as well. Honestly, instead of thinking, let's just see. There are probably some people who build it. So, this. Where is Manamune? Fuck off, Manamune. So they do this, but we also don't want PD. Hubris actually is a good idea. Yuntal? I don't want Yuntal. Yeah, not many people do it actually. What if we click these though? Like let's just click this chat. You know, let's just click this and then let's click this and then we'll actually see what to build. What? They're, oh my god. What the fuck are we building? Okay, look, this is what we want actually. Here, chat. This is the Hail of Blades build. You may like it, you may dislike it, but this is what it looks like. Yo, I don't know who the fuck built this, but that guy's on that good shit, bruh. Hubris, Collector Voltaic. I mean, yeah. Where is the fucking Hubris item? Okay, this is probably it. That's what I'd try to, honestly. This scales decently. It works well with Electrocute, and then probably LDR IE. Yeah, IE LDR, depending on what's up. Yeah. Right. I'm getting master with that. Another build that you could go for is I've tried this once. It worked, but it's yeah, I don't know. You can do. I think it was Umbra first, right? Give me a sec, I don't remember. I just know. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. Okay. Where the fuck is it? This is in it. Yo, really? I can't find Umbra glyphs here. Yeah. This and this. So, Voltaic, Umbral, and Bastion Breaker. You do this and you auto queue someone, and their 70% HP is gonna go bye bye. Have exams soon, it will be a pain in the A. I mean, as per usual, exams do that. Yo, I actually have seen a lot of memes about that anime, but I haven't checked it out myself. Is it good? In what match? In what match I could go lethality? I mean, just fucking do it randomly. But go Voltaic, Umbral, and then Bastion Breaker, or Bastion, no, or Umbral, Voltaic, and then Bastion Breaker. Bastion third. This shit actually one taps. I love it. Nice. Well, maybe I'll check it out because I could use another anime, honestly. Kind of like 1 to 2 episodes per day. Budget. Let's fuck off. Nice, nice. 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 Whom do we raid, chat? Whom do we raid? Koopa. Phantasm. Veigar V2. Nice. Ah, you know what, chat? We haven't seen Uptile in a while. 10 minutes only, what the fuck? It's so short. That's what she said. True, let me hit one time too. Peace, chat. Have a good night.